So today we're going to talk about ICANotes, which is another EHR that I actually really didn't know anything about until I had one of our co-working space members bring it up. And I have to say, I was really impressed with it. It's very different than anything else I've seen out there before. It has a lot of the similar features, schedules, documents, billing, all of that. But where it really stands out is a lot of help with writing your notes. And it has lots of templates and some plug and play stuff for your notes. So we'll go check that out in a minute. Has the regular practice management stuff, client portal, billing, telehealth, which is an additional fee, and all of that. So, and I believe it has prescribing too for psychiatrists or nurse practitioners and all of that. So really has a lot of cool stuff. The pricing, so I'm not 100% sure what they mean by full-time and part-time clinician or where the line is there, but they have two different levels of pricing, which is kind of nice. So $75 or $46. And then you can add non-clinical users, which can get pricey, but the first one's not so much. And then other features that you can add on, like telehealth, e-prescribing, and again, not 100% sure what the part-time and full-time is. And also, I don't know the difference between like the premium portal and then the text messaging costs. So it might be one of those things where you have to figure out the pricing to make sure it makes sense and go through the process and see how you would use it. Because I think the pricing's a little bit confusing, but again, they offer a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and log in here and we can check it out. So this is sort of your login screen. And it has, what I really liked was, it immediately tells you how many progress notes you have that are in progress or done or signed and all of that. So I really like that, especially I think if you're a supervisor, you have a group practice or something, I think this could be really helpful, and you can filter by clinician. And then they also have like a co-signature thing. So if two people need to sign it, then there's that too. I just don't have that set up. And lots of helpful stuff there. And then billing, just easy to see all that's happening. So unbilled, appointments without notes, really helpful. And then payments work list, which I assume, that's who has been paid or hasn't paid or something like that. So just a really easy way to organize things, which I thought was really nice. And then the really interesting part is I like this little chart room that they have that looks like a filing cabinet. And so you can look up clients here and then click on them easily and just see all of the stuff, which I think is actually kind of organized well. And so if there's health concerns or risks, those can go there, allergies, notes, things like that. So just really easy to see everything that is there. And I also like the way this is organized. Again, it's like having a virtual filing cabinet. So this is the face sheet, and then you have, demographics and most recent notes, things like that. And so since I already clicked on this takes you to the notes section, which is really, really interesting. So you can do sort of a click thing here to make up your note. And so you can do, let's see here. So let's say the client is stable today. And this is more for a psychiatrist, but that's okay. We can go to therapy intervention here, and we can go to session goal to improve coping skills. And then it adds these things over here. And then let's add in some self-control and all of that. So I just think it's really interesting way to build notes. And then of course you can edit and you can type more here if you want to. And then you can create a therapy note this way to add some more custom, content and things like that. So to make your own click buttons. So you can, give the button a name and then add different phrases that you want pasted into the note. So I, again, think this is really interesting. If you like doing notes this way or really struggle with notes, I think this is a super helpful way to do notes. And again, you can add the diagnosis, service codes, things like that. And again, it copied over some of these notes. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I guess it's just the different parts of the patient note. So again, lots of, interesting. And then what else is helpful? So this stuff will carry to every note. So there's the little color thing there to let you know that will carry to every note, and that this is on all notes, and then this is just specific to this note. So I think that's also really helpful because I think it's always helpful to have things that carry forward and all of that to different notes. So anyway, just a really interesting way to do notes. And then again, you can see all these things here: communications, family contacts, medical contacts. It's just really, really well organized. So I was really impressed with that. Treatment plans, labs. Again, if you're, a psychiatrist or nurse practitioner, that's there. So just lots of just well organized tabs and all of that. And then your calendar is kind of standard calendar. What I do like is that they put the scheduling link in an easy to find place here. I don't know why I always struggle to find my scheduling link. So I actually really like that it's right there, easy to find. And then they have also the quick calendar, so you can just see it for you. And then if I had clients here, they would just be listed for this day. So it's easier to sort of see what's coming up. Again, labs. So therapy groups, which I think this EHR does incredibly well that other EHRs don't do well. So if you want to have a therapy group, it has a name, it has a locate, like all of this information here, the service code, all of those things. And then you can add participants to it. And then when you're doing notes and things like that, it's much easier to do. You can see the group roster easily. If I had one, but that didn't work. So anyway. And then you can have session remarks and then general notes, which is nice because that will go into everybody's note. So you can, not have to retype what you did in every single group for every single person. And I just think that's really impressive. And yeah, great if you do lots of group therapy. And then they have reports, and let me move myself over here. Standard reports, and which is always good: billing, denials, payments, appointments, things like that. And then they have support built right in, which I think is always a good thing. They have a phone number, a chat. They have multiple ways to get in touch, which is great. And yeah, I have to say I was really impressed with this, considering I haven't heard much about it. So definitely give it a try if you are looking for an EHR. I will say I think it's not the most maybe tech friendly. I don't think it's too hard to set up, but it is so different than what else is out there that I think it might take some time to get used to and set up, and just sort of, I think, figuring out the billing stuff, I think might take some time. But otherwise, I think this is absolutely a wonderful option. Let me know if you use it and if you like it.